Hi and Assalamualaikum to our beloved lecturer, Professor Dr. Siti Zubaida binti Osman and fellow friends. We are from Group 7 and our presentation title is Managing Employees' Performance, which exploring the challenges and new trends based on the organization that we choose, Venture Corporation Limited. We consist of 5 group members which are Nurul Hidayah, Nur Liana, Jyoti, Izaida Sofia and Nurul Ashikin. Hi, I am Nur Liana. So now, I will continue with the background of Venture Corporation Limited. The organization was created in 1989 through the combination of 3 companies as an electronic service provider. Currently, Venture is a market leader in technology service, which they are managing a portfolio of more than 5,000 products. The organization that we choose is located in Bayan Lepas, Pulau Pinang, Malaysia. Venture Corporation Limited is actually based in Singapore and employs over 12,000 people globally. The group contains more than 30 firms with global clusters in Southeast Asia, Northeast Asia, America and Europe.
My name is Nurul Ashikin binti Masra. My number matric is 281229. So I'm going to briefly about our interviewee. Our interviewee name is Wanita Perumal. She is a human resource manager in the venture corporation industry. So her task is to do a plan and coordinate an organization workforce to best use their employees' talent and monitor the employees' performance in terms of outcomes and behavior, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic, and serve as a consultant with other managers by advising them on human resource issues.
Hi, I am Izaida Sofia. Based on an interview with Mrs. Wanita, representative of Venture Corporation Limited, she said every company will have a yearly program happen in the industry. Similar to Venture Corporation Limited, they also have a yearly program. The impact in performance management, Mrs. Wanita said it is not so significant because the period of the employees working from home is very minimal. Mrs. Wanita said our first MCO in March 2020 got approval for all employees to come back for work with minimal percentage. It started from 5% and went to a 15%, but mostly the ones who are working from home are able to support the company. The impact was only in direct labors because when it comes to performance, they will be given a timeline to improve their performance between the time period given to them, and the company will also extend the period of monitoring the performance of the employees in the company. Mrs. Wanita said all the employees are facing workload because previously before lockdown, all the employees could send their children to school and nursery, but now there will be more stress because they need to manage wisely both between their family and career. The employee need to struggle between personal matter and their professional life. When it comes to communication between the bottom level and top level management, it shows so many differences when working from home. Even though there are some employees who are working from office, but the time period working from home for Venture Corporation Limited is less than other companies. Mrs. Wanita also said there are some rules that are being implemented by Venture. For example, all meetings should be conducted through online platform. It will increase the lack of communication among the employees. Mrs. Wanita also said it also affected the job hours where all the employees still need to stand by after working hours.
Based on an interview with a representative of Venture Corporation Limited, Mrs. Wanita, the challenges faced by the organization in relation to managing employees' job performance during the pandemic is when the organization loses control over the performance of their employees. They are identified 40% of employees are restricted to working from home in order to prevent from being infected with the COVID-19 virus. Venture Corporation Limited had faced issues such as their employees get many distractions at home, which will cause an impact on productivity. Next, the employees of Venture Corporation Limited also will not focus on doing their work as they are not controlled by the organizations. Thus, Venture Corporation Limited should manage the challenges faced during this pandemic to produce employees highly disciplined, motivated and able to use the work from home restriction with excellent time management skills in order to improve their work performance.
Hi, I'm Hidayah. Next is the strategies that the organization has taken since year 2020 to ensure that the employees continue working and performing as best as they can. Poor performance indicates that the employee's conduct or performance may fall short of the needed standard. According to an interview with Venture Corporate Limited, when employees fail to achieve quality standard of work, they would receive online training to improve their abilities. Motivating colleagues, job scheduling and planning, project management and decision making are examples of abilities that will assist employees in dealing with and improving their performance during the epidemic. Another way to deal with poor performance during the COVID-19 outbreak is not to renew contract employees. It implies that when the contract expires, they do not renew it, and the employees are terminated when their contract with the firms expires. Mrs. Vanita said that there is not much difference during or before the COVID-19, as the company is not really affected and still operated without so much difference, even though during the pandemic, differences in the extent to which people may work from home have been increasingly visible. The capacity to work from home has been found to be a significant predictor of job loss, but it is not one of the factors affecting this company. She said that employees in the hospitality and food service industries have been particularly badly impacted. Even workers with less secure employment arrangement have also been more likely to lose their job.
So the next question we asked Ms. Vanita is that what her opinion about organizations should change their approach in assessing employee performance. Ms. Vanita said that it depends on the organization, but for the venture, because of the number of employees working from home is minimal, so the company able to reach out their employee and monitor closely one by one. Ms. Vanita said that not many changes can be made, except that she thinks the organization should measure the performance not only by outcome but by behavior too. Because during this COVID-19, Venture Corporation has made a change by creating a new program where the top performance employee will be given recognition upfront and not waiting by monthly or waiting for annual appraisal.
Hi, I am Jyoti. My metric number is 280352.
Mrs. Vanita said that the lockdown has helped the organization to realize that the performance appraisal need not to be done on a yearly basis. The company waits for the annual appraisal period to evaluate the performance of the employees unless other critical situation arises where the employees need immediate recognition. The pandemic has given an opportunity for the organization to focus on measuring the results and outcomes of the employees and recognizing top performers for succession planning. Mrs. Vanita mentioned that the company can recognize their employees anytime now. The pandemic has helped the organization to change the way they do things normally. The company is shifting from normal annual appraisal to time-to-time appraisal by identifying the performance earlier without waiting for the contract renewal period and recognition at the time. They contact and engage with department heads to identify the top performers, and one-time recognition is conducted.
In conclusion, performance management focuses on the employee as a person, empowering the employee to manage their own performance, often with significantly better results. In fact, the terminology is changing from performance management, which is a thing done to a person, to the employee engagement, which is when employees manage their own motivation and performance while the company provides support, guidance, tools, and encouragement.